All right, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You already know who it is. It's your boy, B-Phil. Back again. You already know what we about to do, right? You already know. All right, I went ahead and cleared my chart. Started getting very, very cluttered. Maybe what I should probably start doing is having two different charts where I keep all of the old stuff where I actually trade and then all of my analysis. But more on that later. So we're going to go ahead and start from the top on gold today. Looks like we are above the 8 EMA. Boom. Nice and simple, right? Keep it simple. Kiss. Yeah. All right. 15-minute, and it looks like at the open of the day, we already missed. We already missed any particular trade on the lower time. So really, let's not look at this, because what tends to happen is we like to force things. And if we already missed that daily trade, well, hey, we missed it. All we can do is we can go back to it. We look at the 15-minute time frame, make sure that we are on the correct time zone, which is -7 UTC. And we'll go ahead and look. And it looks like it was around 3 a.m. So almost midnight, 15 till, and then 3 a.m. -7 UTC, by the way. So that's when these occurred. So, I mean, yeah, I wasn't awake anyways. And that's just happened to happen when it happened. So, boom. All right, let's go ahead and look at the next one. Let's go to Bitcoin. And for Bitcoin, looks like we are starting to come down to the zone where we wanted to see it come down to. And, I mean, it just looks like moving sideways, right? It looks like we actually did close below the 8 EMA. So this is actually bearish at this point. So we can look at the 15-minute. And if price comes back up here, we could probably expect, right, we want to see it come above here, but we want to see it reach the 60 line, positive 60 line, before we look for a potential short. And we could just keep it as simple as that. Today's Friday. Maybe we just stay out of the scalps for the actual time being. All right, let's go to the NASDAQ. We can go to the NASDAQ, and we can see, looks like it ran that low as we were expecting it to this week. And it tapped into the zone as we wanted to see. And then now it's starting to move up as we wanted to see. But it's going without us. There's nothing that we could really do. But if you look here, it looks like it's starting to form a bearish divergence, and we have money flow that looks like it could be leaving the actual market. So we probably can see it run this high here at 18,044.1 points to maybe go lower and run some lows, maybe come down to the zone from 16,859 points to 16,568 points. But I mean, if we zoom out far enough, that wouldn't be that crazy of a retracement compared to what it was doing in 2022, right? When it started that move down here in 21 all the way through 23, right? So, yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. And we see a nice little pullback, nice little correction before ultimately going higher. But for now, we're going to stay out of it because we already missed the move. Let's go to the Euro. I mean, I don't think we had any crazy expectations this week. It looks like this might start to be turning around here. It looks like, bam, broke above, but ultimately, yeah, I think this is going to continue bearish from here. But we don't really have any confirmations at the point where we could probably take a trade on this. It still is above the 8 EMA, so we probably still would want to look for it to continue bullish here if we're just following our rules mechanically. So at that point, we just go ahead and put a daily here. We go down to the 15-minute, and we probably would want to look for a re-entry. So if we did that, we would see something like, I mean, we already had it below. We didn't have it tapped to -60. We still would want to see that before we go ahead and get in a trade. We're going to move on to UJ. We're going to try to keep these a bit quicker. And so everyone knows, before I'm actually done with this, I think what I'm going to transition a lot more to is back testing this particular strategy a lot of times so that I can record it and we can go ahead and see the undisputed proof if this strategy wins over time and what does that time frame look like. Because these early morning analysis, I'm starting to try and trade the daily 15 and trying to get away from scalping. So it's not going to be that long. So when we look here at UJ, we're seeing ultimately, if we go higher, let's go up to a higher time frame and see what we're looking at. Yeah, I mean, we've been bullish on UJ. It looks like it's just been bullish for quite some time, and it might continue to be bullish here. All right, we have a green dot printed on the monthly, and if we are, I guess, go bearish, we just having the money flow start to come in. We had it peak up to 92, so I think we could still probably go a bit higher, but lower than this 92, and then run this high that was put in on price action when market cipher B reached that 92 level on the blue wave. So I think we could still continue to push up. And of course, I mean, we're having a nice little pullback right now. We can go ahead and go down to the 15, and it looks like we might have a re-entry coming in. So we are below the candle or the daily open, and we have it starting to curve around. We would want to see some pretty convincing stuff here, right? We'd want to see ultimately this printed green dot, which is lagging, but we see this large black candle down, so we probably want to wait until it broke that candle and then closed above this 80 EMA before we got into a particular trade. That would be ideal. But anyways, that's all I'm gonna look at today. So we went over gold, Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, the Euro, and USDJPY. Hope you learned something. Leave a comment, hit the like button, and of course, have a wonderful weekend. It's your boy B Phil. I'm out. Peace.